And now I'm gonna record starting from here. Shame Twitch will never be able to see it because Twitch is a pain.
Are you recording what we're talking about?
No, I'm recording trying to beat the core so I can get this game off my goddamn computer.
Cave Story?
Yep. I haven't given up Cave Story because I realized this one doesn't have cloud saving. Anyway, just so we're clear, that girl I'm talking about, she's fake. Not really, but yes and no. She's based off a real person.
But you don't know her.
No, I knew her. The lie was based off a real person.
So...
And she was a King... And yes, she was a Kingdom Hearts fan. So, to a degree, I didn't lie to you. We just haven't spoken recently.
How much is recently?
The time frame I gave you.
A week?
Ow. I should probably...
A year?
We haven't spoken in years, technically. She also has, like, brothers and sisters who are also avid fans of the series, so... You want to meet them.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, they're nice people, but good luck trying to find them. I still have their contact information.
My Kingdom Heartonauts! May our heart be our guiding key.
One of them was really into Sora X Riku for some reason.
Never mind, I don't feel like meeting them.
No, that's only one of them. The one that would quote guiding key is the one you apparently want to meet.
But that doesn't exist until, like, you're... How does that make sense?
How does what make sense?
That didn't exist until, like, a year ago.
Your point?
Wait, have they been even saying that before this is an official thing?
Well, look, here's how it is. The one in question that has been saying that isn't the one I've been talking to. That is the one I've received information that is what they have been saying. So that person in particular, no, I have not spoken to for years. In years.
Where you received this information from?
Their sibling. The one that's really into Sora X Riku.
I must speak to them?
No, get a life. Jesus Christ.
Why not? I want to find more Kingdom Hearts fans.
Well, you found them.
I want to talk to them directly. You're a jerk.
That's
Never
embarrassing.
could beat you in that race.
Wasn't a damn race. By the way, you know how earlier you were talking about those cliches of, you know, about how I had a childhood friend and I said I lost all that because we moved away from each other, yeah? Shame we'd never found each other ever again, but, you know, two army brats. One stopped being an army brat. Shut up, I'll bite your shin.
May I'll be a guiding key.
That Vanguard game's never gonna happen.
Nani?
But, yeah, so when I was a kid, like, really, really young, it's a wonder I even remember half the crap that people say to me. My sister, I don't know if this is just a sibling thing, but, or just a thing that happens when you're kids and you have a sibling of the opposite gender. And they have a very loose grasp of marriage. But my sister said to me one day, "Hey, Charles, we should get married, because then we can play all the video games and watch all the movies we want."
That's not how adult marriage.
Well, duh, of course that's not how marriage works.
And you already were doing that anyways.
Ow. No, we weren't. We had
Okay.
restrictions.
Continue the story.
What kind of kid were you where you didn't have restrictions on that stuff? I only got like 30 minutes to an hour.
I could have literally watched movies all day.
Basically, I was also forced to go outside. I used to be an indoor-outdoor. Now I'm just an indoor. Man, it's funny how things
No.
change.
My
Heck,
grandmother would take me out sometimes. I've heard, but now it's too much.
I think
I was obedient.
I was obedient too. Still am.
But I still, whenever movies don't go out, I get to watch those movies I want. And I can play all the movies.
I guess my mother wanted me to be a well-rounded individual. Shame that didn't rub off on my sister. She's an idiot.
Me?
You met her. She's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
I I'm not sure we're still in the shed either.
And it's probably why you get along.
That sounds like a funny.
Ba-ba. Boop, 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 boop.
Hey, I can be sharp sometimes, like...
When your words decide to cut like a knife. No, I missed. I missed.
When
Uh-oh. No.
you have
No.
2 dogs
Uh-huh.
and a lizard, they can make a pair?
Eep! Ah!
Those were sharp words, right?
No, they weren't. And I'm gonna drown. Oh, God.
I mean, you kind of deserve it for being mean to me. But it's something though.
Of course I don't deserve to drown. What kind of messed up person are you? That is being...
Like a video game.
Nope. Nope.
Wait, are you talking about in real life?
No.
Wait, how are you drowning in a house when you're not in a
Brrr.
How exactly would you drown yourself?
In a house? There are
Other than
many...
being in the Other than being in the bathroom nearest... I know you're near your computer. How can you drown in that situation?
I have a cup of water near me.
Are you seriously gonna choke on water?
Hey, man. What a way to go. You wouldn't do that to me, would you, water? Eh. Eh. So, I have a question for you. This might be an odd question, but... What is the best lie you think you've ever told?
Best lie?
Yes. Like, it worked so well that when you tried to reconcile and say, no, I was lying, they still thought you were lying when you were trying to tell the truth. Like, that good. Not bad, not bad. No, bad, bad! Should probably avoid those.
My lies off.
You make...
If I do lie, I want to lie to you and hide something. They can never hurt. The best lie I ever told.
Oh my god. We might do it.
I don't know.
Please, no. Getting too close for comfort. Come on.
You would walk.
Come to me, you lettuce prick.
The biggest lie I ever told someone.
Oh my god, we're almost there! Please, 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 please.
Lie I told someone. I forgive you.
That is one messed up lie. No, please!
How is that messed up lie?
Please, 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 please!
What is wrong with you?
No! Oh my god, no! Oh, I got too excited.
So what happened?
Oh my god, we're so close. Look at how close that health bar is.
So I'm guessing you almost killed the final bosses.
I almost killed the core, which is a bitch with only one hit. And you wanna know what's gonna suck? I'm never gonna get that close again.
So how's my life and stuff?
Because you're saying to someone you forgive them, and they get closure from being forgiven by you, but in all actuality you still feel they still have your ire.
I mean...
And upon realization of that sort of thing, if they realize it, that really hurts. Because it's like, oh, I thought we moved on, but I didn't realize you were such a petty individual.
I mean, it's not like I feel like...
Nope.
Oh, I hate you at the person specifically.
I want to cry.
At the time... Okay, the time how I was feeling, right?
Uh-huh.
Genuinely, I forgave them at that moment. But as time moved on, I'm just like, I didn't actually forgive that person.
You were feeling bitter?
Pretty much.
I think that's a way of remembering it. I don't think you... Like, at this point in time, do you still feel bitter? Well, then you
If I
forgave.
still felt bitter about it, then I wouldn't be the happy-go-lucky guy to that. Then.
You never struck me as happy-go-lucky, Mr. Serious in the class. Tried to get back at me for I
What are you talking about? I'm never serious.
honestly, yeah, no, I could name a couple scenarios of when we first met in like Mr. Phillips' class. Mr. Serious Man.
What up, you? I get that a lot.
Come on. Also, where were you last time, Curly, now that I think about it? You were just hanging out at the bottom. I did all the legwork.
So, should I tell you a funny story?
Yeah, sure. Stories seem to be what keep me going now. I now have a headache from all that excitement.
I was doing Italian, right?
Nerd, go on.
And a question was, what is Francia? You know what
The French?
La Francia, like France.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's France, not
Yeah, that's what I said.
So being the smart person I am, I looked up the word and I answered the question. In Italian class, right?
I hate
Ironically,
myself. Mm-hmm.
I was thinking I probably got the question wrong, didn't I? I hope he doesn't pick me for that question. He picked me for that question. You wanna know how I responded?
What? How?
What is France? What is France? Except that was in Italian. And in Italian I said it is a cold mine.
What?
Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying coal mine. I'm saying a cold mine. And I repeated it 3 times to him, and he was so flabbergasted that he went up and read it all the page. And then he continually made fun of me for the rest of that class.
Damn.
Everyone was laughing. It was like the last 3 to 5 minutes of class. He was just like, how? How did you get this wrong? You didn't know that was French, right? And I'm trying to explain myself. Like, I looked it up on Google. It said it was a coal mine. Now here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Probably said get off if I said coal mine. Because there is actually a coal mine called La France.
I don't believe I just slipped.
But I said cold mine, as if the mine was cold. And now, like, the next day, the next class we had, he was like, you know, Jose was sitting there probably thinking how to warm up that mine, you know? Make it warmer.
Indeed.
Cold. And I'm just like, I'm just a butt for his joke.
Have fun living that one down.
I went to the next class, I'm just thinking,
Oh my god.
exact. We went to the next class period. He said, we're gonna, okay. I know where we left off for obvious reason. He looked at me. And then he said, let's move on to the next question. That's how he started class.
Oof. Oh my Lanta.
That was the most. I was laughing too, but like, it was also so embarrassing. Ironically, I had English class next period. I told Jack and Brandon, and he told me, we're in the class where it's talking about how Google's making us stupid. You just proved more of their point, because it's like stupid.
Yep. You are a smart individual, yes indeed.
And you wanna know what the worst part is?
What?
I look up La Francia, there is a coal mine about it, right?
Did you just say cold mine again?
There is a coal mine. Not coal.
Uh-huh.
So under the coal mine section, which is literally only one, was France. And I gave no two thoughts about that. I'm just like, oh, it's a coal mine? Alright, I'll just write it down. So that was my Italian class.
I don't know if I can do this anymore. That 10th was so
Also, you wanna know what
close.
the worst part is?
What?
There was a girl with him that had next class with him, right?
Whoopsies. Yeah.
He specifically reminded her, remind me of what he just said right now, so I can tell my next class.
I wanna die.
I will remember this. I will remember you for this, he'll say.
So it's gonna be like The Walking Dead or those types of games where in text it says, your Italian teacher will remember this.
Exactly. Except, even if I reload, he'll never forget.
Oh, so he's kind of Animal Crossing. It's like, I know what you're doing. That's cute. You're cute. Please, no. I just can't. I can't anymore. Oh, that attempt was the best I ever had.
Like, I can never fuck up in this class.
I don't think you can do anything in this class and not receive some sort of flack. Like, at the end of the year, end of the semester, he's gonna be like, hey, remember what you said? Yeah, I still remember.
Look, he told us to our class, because our class been kind of not the brightest. He said, I'm afraid of asking you guys questions now, because I don't know what will come out of your mouths. He legit said that. I'm afraid what will come out of your mouth.
Man.
I remember some person said, a city, right?
Uh-huh.
City in France was salami.
What?
They said a city, like in Italy or France or whatever, was a salami.
Please go on.
But it's kind of took off the heat from me for a bit. Yeah. He's afraid of asking this question. I got all the questions he asked me right that day, but it doesn't change the fact of how awful my failure was. Like, or what?
Do you want to come do this boss for me? I'm just emotionally and physically drained right now.
Well, I could take over your computer,
Yes, you could.
but you know I would be able to win if I play.
I fell. It's all over. I'm dead now. Oh, and I fell again. I'm super dead. Oh, hey, Curly. Burn, bitch! How am I alive right now?
Say 16.
Alright, well that made up for some lost time.
Aww, they're all clapping for her.
I'm gonna drown, aren't I?
I know, that's your 17th anniversary in high school.
I'm gonna drown. I am gonna... No, I'm gonna explode. Never mind. Never mind. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm a baby.
Don't drown, by the way.
Drowning.
So, I like sleeping and eating, and my special skill is eating a lot.
I like this person. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Back up! Yeah, damage! You know, for this failed attempt, I sure am not doing half bad. Ah, shit. Run, 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 run! Run! I hate my life. I had a glimpse of hope for a second. I was like, maybe I can do this despite messing up twice.
This is why he's open to count despair.
Shut up.
Despair luck brings me the hope.
I am going to just destroy you.
Because my heart is my guiding.
Get the hell off my Discord call.
But the Leviathan.
You know what you did.
I did.
Let me just fix the audio a little bit. Make you a little louder. Explosion! Do. Why? If it weren't for the fact that it takes so long, I think I might just try to repeat my previous mistake. Get them all nice up close and personal and start blasting the Christ out of them. Heck, I probably should have switched to my fireballs. I would have did way more damage. Cook the cabbage. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Hey Charles,
What's up, Booper?
apparently this is the best thing to do if you want to go home.
What is it?
Give them a charm about road safety that they were giving out for free in front of the station.
And I fell.
Then say, oh, now I don't have charm, so I'll get into accidents now. I guess I'll just have to walk home with you.
I'm alive. No, I'm gonna die.
You gonna try that out?
Probably not. No.
Why not? Think about it. If you fail, I get to laugh at you.
I'm not a creeper like you.
Make me
I think it does.
How?
In more ways than you'd think. Nah!
Ooh, I wouldn't be doing it. Plus, I'm from anime.
I switched to the wrong gun.
Anime is totally real, right?
Yes. Alright, Arthur, protect me. Arthur, I hate you. God, when I get to Spacer, I'm gonna make this game my bitch. It'll be all over. It'll be like charging, bam, laser death, instant kill quick. Ah, you're so good at holding down the B button. And it's like, damn right. Alright. You were there for my stream earlier today, right?
Yeah.
So I have a question for you. So I watched the original video, like the video that I have on my computer, and not the one that's on YouTube and Twitch. Was there any desyncing for you? Because YouTube swears there is. Because
Desyncing, like...
audio and visual.
Not that I know of. But if there was, I would honestly blame on my internet, because my internet is ruined, so...
Seems pretty good right now.
Yeah. Really enough.
Because, yeah, I watched it on YouTube and it was like all desynced a little, and it's like, what gives? But then I watched my original copy and it's like, no, I'm fine. What do you mean I'm desynced?
Dragon Ball Super Honey.
Just saying, if I ever do that video I was talking about, the Dance Till You're Dead one, this makes for some great dead fodder.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll look.
Boop 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 boop. It lagged for a brief second, and I could see my imminent demise. Just for a brief second, I could see a wall of just white bullets. It's like, I'm gonna die. And it just unfroze, and I was dead. Isn't dying fun? How long have I been doing this? Almost 30 minutes. And I already hate my life. That's why I don't stream it anymore. I just do these little shorts. I would just feel completely drained and worn out when I'm done. Not that that's not the case currently. Wow, there was no way out of that, huh?
Aww.
Hey friend, you wouldn't happen to have any more stories on hand, would you?
So
Stories
I guess I can tell a Dokkan Battle story.
Stories are sort of what's keeping me going, and whenever you tell a story, or I'm in the middle of impersonating something, as long as I'm not actually focusing, I seem to do better.
So in Dokkan Battle, right? There's a Champa card. This card is apparently one of the worst cards in the game. It is terrible, crappy, etc. Doesn't even have Dokkan. This is what I have to say to everyone who said crap. Fight me. First multi on the LR Vegito banner. I pulled 2 Champas back to back, and I was thinking what you guys probably would be thinking too. This is a shit multi. It's gonna be disgusting. It's terrible. Next card is probably a pan or something. I still have a screenshot of that. I can look into it, but I won't. The next card after that, LR Vegeta. LR Vegeta. So if you guys ever want to talk bad about Champa ever again, fight me. Because you're not going to be able to handle these hands. These hands.
Get up.
And so yeah. Also, another story. So
Please, me.
I was taking the train home, right?
Oh.
So there was a bus.
Eep.
So this is like me leaving school early, a bit earlier than usual, to go on the bus and all that stuff to go to work. I get to the bus stop that I usually go to. They're like a bunch of people. And
Oh my
after,
Lanta.
I got there like 5 minutes. I usually go on Google Maps to check
I'm getting blown, aren't I?
how long it would take for a bus to get there. I usually get there 5 minutes beforehand because I don't actually count time. So the counts are usually later than they are, but at the same time they can be actually on time and they can actually be late. So this time I came in 5 minutes early, and I was just standing there waiting. So a bunch of people were lined up, and like it got there semi on time, like 1 minute, 2 minutes late. And when I left to check, it told me, oh, there would be another bus after. So I'm like, okay. So I'm standing where the bus should have stopped, right? But for some reason, it wanted to park further ahead. So basically, it's gonna be in the first line. I was last, and I see all these people going in, and no one getting off. So I'm thinking, oh, I'll just wait 5 more minutes. I'm fine with the code because it's really cool to do. It'd be cool. I like the code. 20 minutes later, the next bus come, and I'm like freezing my ass off. Now here's the thing. This time, I'm starting further back than usual. Well, not further back. I'm starting further front than usual because the bus from before stopped further ahead than it did. When the bus was coming, I was staring at it like, it better not start at the end. It better not stop at the end and open the door because then I'll be the last one in line again, as being first. It did exactly that. It went from the end of the line instead of from the front of the line. So basically, I was last again. But there was less people, so I was able to get on a seat. Now, I get to the bus station, get off, get on the train without any trouble. Here's the thing. On the train, I missed my stop by 1 stop. So I get off on the next stop to go on the next train. It was like raining / snowing. And for some reason, I felt it, and I started it. It'd be funny because I decided to go slow because I didn't want to slip and fall. It'd be funny if the trains show up while I'm just climbing these steps all slow like. So I climb up the steps and start walking, and I see that the other train is already there. So this time I'm just like, this is bullshit, and started running. Now I run all the way down, and at that point it said doors were closing, and the doors were closing. So I ran to the door, and I tried to be like, oh, that's like, you know how secret agents and stuff, they like swoop in the last minute and stuff like that through a wall that's closing. I tried to do that, except my arms got stuck. So my arms got through the door, and that's how far I got before the door closed enough where I couldn't push my body in. Now, at this point, the doors were stuck, and I'm trying to pull my arms out. Luckily, I was wearing a coat, so it wasn't that bad. I couldn't feel anything. And so I was able to pull my arms out. I'm just like, shit, I can't get in. Now, doors are still open with my arms side, and I'm just thinking, and I'm looking at the front because I was near the front. Will the conductor just open the door? And maybe the conductor is pissed that some asshole tried to put his arms through the door and stuff like that, or something. Because I'd probably be pissed too. You're that desperate to get in, huh? Well, I'm gonna close the door on you. He closed the door on me and left. And at that point, I'm just like, I don't want to go to work. I'm genuinely pissed right now. I don't want to go to work. I want to go home. I don't want to deal with today. But being the person I am, I want to work still. Now here's the thing. As I said, it was snowy and cold and rainy. I had an umbrella. The wind was blowing so hard that my umbrella would have broken and I kept it open. So I had to close my umbrella, walk through like 5 to 10 minutes of snow and rain in a freaking cold whatever, wind blowing in my face, and then to get to work. When I get to work, my boss's boss is talking and stuff. So I went in. I didn't get to sit down or anything. I had to stand for however long she talked. And at that point, I'm just like, I don't show any emotion on the inside. I'm just like so pissed at what I just went through, and I'm just like barely able to stand because I'm just like, I'm so cold, I'm tired, I need to sit down. And it was just like a 30-minute, I think, meeting at that point. I sit down after all that time, and I'm just like, I shouldn't have come to work today. I'm just this freaking tired. But in the end, I still work and stuff, went home, and I think this is the same day where I accidentally took the keys to the workplace with me. So, I have to give, luckily I'm in the car with my boss and my coworker, who's taking me home. And I'm just like, here are the keys. And yeah. And they said the next time you do this, I'm sorry, but you have to get a write-up. You wanna know what the funniest part is? 2 days later, took the keys home with me. Like legit, I took it home with me. I'm undressing, and I see the keys, and I'm just like texting my coworker, "Hey, I got the keys." So I had to come in Friday, like early in the morning, to give the keys back so they can get into work, and that is how I got my first pink slip in work on an off day. And that, my friends, is I hate life. That grunting was so like it was not finished. Did you hear anything I just said? Oh, I said that grunting was like perfect because it was just when I finished. My story?
No, they heard the story. I just muted myself.
Oh, okay.
So
Wait,
no.
so you didn't hear anything, or you did?
I heard everything. Everyone should have heard everything. I didn't say anything, so I just muted myself so you'd sound better.
Okay.
Plus, no one wanted to hear me go, "Oh!" Anyway, so, you know, just sparing you that. Despite the fact that I did it anyway.
So, how do you feel about that story?
Slightly depressed for you. It's like, damn, dog, do you want a soda? I have some leftover pizza. Dude, I'm sorry.
So, yeah.
That did more harm than good. I haven't beaten him yet.
You told me to tell him a story. I did. I didn't say it would be a good story.
It's good if you want to be depressed.
Yeah.
The worst I've ever done with work isn't anywhere close to that. Jesus.
Like, getting there, taking the keys. What?
All of it, really. The fact that you got written up, man, that's just depressing. But that's just because I can't stand being reprimanded. It makes me feel bad.
Yeah. I don't like being reprimanded either.
So, why exactly do you get a pink slip for that?
I don't really know. I guess because the keys I had literally had the keys to like a lot of important things and shouldn't be taken off the workplace.
Why exactly do you have them in your person at all?
They trusted me with it. They're like, you can have the keys. And I'm just like, okay.
But what for? What purpose do they serve for your job?
Just to hold it whenever someone needed to like open something, I would basically.
Yeah, that's kind of unnecessary. Because what if you go to the bathroom? It's like someone's gonna walk up behind you in the urinal and be like, "Hey, I need to get into the like."
I did
break
went to
room."
the bathroom with keys before, but usually I leave them with someone. So I don't take long in the bathroom for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I'd imagine not. Otherwise, you know, some people might think things.
So yeah, my boss said you're gonna be the guy with the keys because I trust you.
That was close.
And I took it home.
And
So,
that
yeah.
wasn't. Well, if I may tell a work story, ahem. I feel like I was rather hard on the kids recently, but at the same time, I don't feel bad because I told you this. Pretty sure I didn't say it on stream, but what I did was I played some games with some of the kids, and mind you, these kids have been here since last year, and at this point, they've been here long enough where being new isn't an excuse, because you're not new. You've been here since the beginning of the year. We've been over basic moves and chess and all that. God damn it. Like, you know the business, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We even taught them en passant recently, so, like, that's another thing. I play a couple of them in chess, and my orders are never to beat the children to a pulp, so to speak. Like, at least give them a fighting chance. Show mercy, essentially, which, more often than not, I don't do that anyway. I don't know if that makes me a monster or what, but whatever. I was playing the kids, and I played a couple of them. They all kept losing. And, you know, that's par for the course. They have never once beaten me, not a single one of them. Even the older ones. However, it was just getting under my skin a bit. It's like, okay, like, it's not an age thing, and it certainly shouldn't be an intelligence thing that's the problem. It's more of a strategy thing. It's chess, for crying out loud. So I take a couple of them aside, you know, all the ones that I played with that day, and it's like, hey, what is your game plan when you play? And they're like, oh, I just take pieces. And just worst thing you could ever say to me, ever. And so I just respond calmly. It's like, oh, really? And I ask a couple kids, and they're like, oh, I don't have a plan. Or it's like, oh, I just take pieces. It's like, really? Mm-hmm. So I walk over to one of the other teachers that's there. My boss, so to speak. I take her aside, and it's like, hey, so blah, 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 shogi, jianqi. I can tell you something about those things, too. But, so here are some of the things the kids told me about chess, and, yeah, how exactly should I go about it? Because I was going to do this, this, and this. Like, I was going to, one way or another, I was going to tell them all, hey, get it together. Normally, whenever they talk to me, it's like, I'm not here to reprimand you, I'm here to teach you, and whatever you do is what you do. You're still new at this, so I'm not going to be hard on you. Or at least not too hard. She says, alright, you can have an announcement like 10 minutes, 15 minutes before class ends. It's like, okay, cool. And what I do is I ask, before I make my statement, I ask, hey, so do you guys not have a plan when you do chess? Or like, what's your thought pattern when it comes to chess? And so I guess really what I said was, so do you guys have a plan when you have chess, when you play chess, yes or no? And they all, for the most part, unanimously said no. So then the teacher next to me, she's like, you guys don't have a plan? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. And suddenly a lot of them just said yes. Primarily,
wait, what?
Yeah, they just switched their answer. Because I guess they thought, oh, I messed up. And it's like, oh, yeah, you messed up. And so, before I went on to my point, when they all gave her their answer, because she was like, oh, okay, it's like, wait, hold on. Before I get to my point, what was that? What was that? You all just told me no. And then some kids just raise their hands, it's like, I kind of have a plan. It's like, oh, really? Oh, now we're lying. Is that it? Or are you just scared of her more than me? Which is reasonable, because the teacher was also my teacher at some point, and God forbid you make her angry. And so I guess they really get that too. So I cut them some slack in that regard. But it's like, you can't just play chess and not have any semblance of a clue as to what you want to do. Like, what I do is, I play like a defensive game and attack when I see fit. I usually do a counter-attack sort of setup where you come to me, I don't come to you. Which is usually why I like to play black anyway. I don't castle.
If we ever play chess against each other, it's gonna be a counter.
It sounds like it. I also told... You play the same way?
Mm-hmm.
Because do you know how to castle, perchance?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because, like, if you didn't, it's going to be a mirror match. Because for the longest time, I didn't know how to castle, and I explained this to them. For the longest time, I didn't know how to castle. So, for one thing, just as a tip when you're playing against me, don't just try to make me not castle. That doesn't mean a thing to me. I never knew how to castle for the longest time, so I worked around it. Which is why I never castle.
And if you try to mirror match me, that's probably the worst thing to do.
And so, I told the kids, alright, next week, we're gonna go over this again, and I trust that you'll have some idea as to what you want to do. And then, also, at the beginning of class, it sort of seems kind of counterproductive when at the beginning of the class I told them, okay, since you guys have been doing well enough, I'm gonna teach you guys jianqi and shogi.
I want one of them to say, my plan is to hit it till it dies.
Oh, by the way, one of the kids I think might be becoming one of us because he said to me, oh, I've heard of shogi, and it's like, oh, really? Yeah, I saw it in an anime. just the look of distress on my face is how it was described.
Like,
It's like,
I remember,
I respect you, but you're too young. Don't become like me.
like, when my little brother is like watching, when I hear people watching anime, I'm just like, no, please stop. Like, I'm just like, when someone's like talking to this other person about anime that they have no idea about it, I'm like, don't take their young minds.
Turn around while you have the chance. Before the taint sets in.
I'll hold them off. You just go. I'm already too far gone.
So yeah, what's this about, you think Sora should be the Kingdom Master? Kingdom Key Master? First off, your statement makes no sense. And they're like, what's happening? Run. Run! Oh yeah, and to end off the story, basically I take her aside after class and it's like, so was I too hard on them? Was that mean? Was I being mean? Because I generally say how it is, so to speak. No mercy, even for children, I guess. Also, a funny thing, the person who I work with, she also taught me how to play chess when I was a kid. And she also tells me to play with some, mercy. She also just outright told them, oh yeah, when I taught him and his mother, no mercy. Absolutely none. Just destroyed them when they were 5-year-olds. Oh, you're crying? Get over it. That's also how my mom currently plays games too. It's like, Jesus, Mom, it's Mario Party. Calm down, you're gonna break the controller.
Look, all I have to say is bring me in. I'll tell you something about strategy, alright? I just open up my jacket when I get there and you just see all these Vanguard decks, like, on the coat sleeve.
Link Joker. Learn it, love it, live it.
I just have one deck for each clan and be like, you're all gonna pick a deck. You're all gonna car fight me at the same time. You're all gonna cry like a little bee.
And the teachers turn to me and be like, you are so fired. It's like, I know.
They were like, why do you think this is a good idea?
I didn't know what he was gonna do. He said strategy, and it's like, yeah, that's good. And you agree to it. You're as big as fault as I am.
Then I'm like, no. I'll car fight you for his job. I would be so much to be like, I'm giving you a deck. I would do the reverse thing. I would put reverse makeup on and be like, I would just weave out on Vanguard. They're just gonna stare, just like, what the fuck's wrong with your?
I don't know. I think he was. You know how some kids are dropped at birth? This guy was thrown at a wall.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I find it funny they actually did a chat. Alright, fine. I'll play you. If you can teach me about strategy, then I'll rehire him. I'll even give him a raise.
I'd look at them and say, run. Run.
Why? Are you saying their beatdown isn't worth you getting a raise?
Their beatdown won't be worth the month of depression they're gonna get. Like, what did I do wrong? He kept scolding me in the middle of the match. What's happening? What do you mean I can't intercept with a grade 1?
That's literally what I do with our matches.
Except I don't try to intercept with a grade 1, thank you. I do it with grade 3s.
One match where I was just like, yeah, anything you do is just pointless.
That was on stream, asshole.
That was on stream. I have to explain every move you can do, and I'm just like, all that's at this point, honestly.
Yeah, your moves are garbage, you're garbage, and I hate you.
I didn't say anything to your teacher. And I was just like, stare, just like, what's this happening?
Like, oh, that's the best you had. Oh, by the way, one of the teachers, she's apparently a chess master, and I played her. I played her with some semblance of mercy, because it's like, oh, I guess she's, just here on the weekends, because all I knew about her was she used to be a lawyer. I play her, and it's like, huh, this is a little difficult, but, I'm not gonna turn up the heat, gotta be nice. We spend the rest of class, like 30 minutes, no one's taking a piece from each other. And it's like, man, this is taking a while. And because we never got an opportunity to play with each other before. Idiot! We never got an opportunity to play with each other before. And I get taken aside afterwards, and I'm told, man, that was an amazing match. It's like, if that kept going, I wonder how it would end. It's like, well, what do you mean? It's like, yeah, no, she's a chess master. I'm like, wait, what? You know, she got trophies and stuff. What? Are you kidding me? I could have been going all out and stuff. Are you kidding me? God. Damn it, Mercy. So.
And they're like, wait, you weren't going all out?
Yeah, it's like, well, I know this is a stupid move, but, you know, I'm still gonna do it.
Huh. But honestly, you should really bring me in. Strategy and be like, okay, we know this isn't chess, but this is also strategy. You have to think about it. Now, look at me. See, I choose these cards, and I'm thinking this would, like, honestly, there's strategy in Vanguard.
There is strategy.
Huh?
There is strategy. Unless you're playing against me. Then it's like, just play any card. I'm gonna get grade locked or something stupid's gonna happen.
Like, I would legit, like, play you in Vanguard and I would actually hold back on it. As much as I can.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Why don't you show them the Vanguard game where you actually play rolling?
Guy, I can't show any kids my streams.
Not the stream, just the replay of it.
Oh, I guess so. I'd have to mute the audio, and they're like, why is the audio muted?
No, dude.
Oh, you mean like go on the website?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Why not?
Because for some reason, as of late, my websites, for no matter what, I go to I go to Twitch and I go to my dashboard, and suddenly it yanks me away and puts me to some websites like, here's some hot milfs in your area, wanna bang? This isn't an ordinary dating site. Here's a hentai game.
You may have viruses, bro.
Yeah, my virus protection wore off, I know. I didn't usually get that, but it's like, man, these are suddenly becoming frequent. What gives? Not to mention all the weird spam emails I get. You know the ones. Ever want to date a hot Russian lady?
I don't get those because I never go on porn.
What's that supposed to mean? You make it sound like I frequent those sites. Which
You
I
do.
I do not. Just when I'm bored. And it's like, oh, there's nothing on YouTube. Fuck it. It's especially great when you come across like videos that are on YouTube on those sites. It's like, alright, well, watch this. Why not? Just see what the comments say. Man, they're being way nicer than the YouTube people. What gives?
Like, I've barely gone to any other website and I know that for someone to do. I make sure that I actually ask this to pass. Stuff like that.
Brr.
Because there's a computer I don't want viruses on. That's why I'm actually very careful.
You know what's funny? It's only my big laptop that has this issue. The other one, no virus protection, doesn't have that problem. Granted, I hardly ever use the internet on it, but still. Plus, the only kind of lewd site you frequent is freaking... And, no, I'm not even gonna say a website. That speaks more about me than you. And I can name a lot. Rule 34, yeah, that's one everyone makes jokes about.
Yeah, everyone makes jokes about it.
Yeah, God forbid I say the one I was actually gonna say.
You know, an innocent child. By the way,
Yeah?
an innocent child.
Uh-huh.
I told my teacher that Pornhub was a porn website.
And...
So this, you wanna know how it all came to be?
How? Tell me this story.
Well, I think what happened was this.
Don't do it. No.
I had a neighbor, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about porn and stuff. Oh,
Was,
okay.
was I your neighbor?
No.
Okay, just had to make sure.
Neighbor, I mean classmate neighbor. See.
Oh.
So in science class, what about she let me read books in class because I was that's.
Oh, heck yeah. Smart People Club over here.
Yeah. So plus, I was reading science fiction. You love science. I got along with it. Anyways, so apparently the class were talking about porn and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So she stood up and be like, okay, what is Pornhub? What is it? Tell me. No one raised their
No.
hand. So, as an innocent, obedient child I was, this was the 6th grade level. I raised my hand and be like, well, Pornhub is like a porn website. And then the guys, because I've heard these guys that they were talking about it, I asked them, what is Pornhub? They were like, oh, you on Pornhub and stuff and like that. I'm like, no, it's because you guys keep talking about it. That's how I know.
Oh, you sound adorable.
That basically, I was the innocent kid in class you're not supposed to know. That was basically me.
When I was in 6th grade and knew about crap like that, I kept that to myself. I was already tainted by my mother. That's how I knew all this stuff. It's like, no, this is what this is what this is. Learn it. It's like, okay, Mom. My mom's a perv, just so we're all clear. I just jumped into those bullets. I had that coming.
It's just like, in same year, 6th grade, when my classmates were like, oh, well, you masturbate all day. And I'm like, oh, well, you masturbate all day and having no idea what masturbating is. Had no single clue. And I'm just like, that's probably an insult. I'll probably say it back.
That kind of reminds me of, like, for the longest time when I was a kid, my mom swore she said I was allowed to say the word shut up, but as a kid I apparently misinterpreted it and said, oh, I'm not allowed to say those words. So whenever a kid told me to shut up, and I said, no, you do it. And so they'd always get a kick out of that. But, you know, me being the popular child that I was, the girls are like, no, don't say that to him. He's a nice boy.
I didn't always like how everyone treated me. So
I didn't understand why I was treated the way I was treated.
like when 8th grade hit, and then some of the other people started sitting next to me, they're like, "You're so not innocent. Pretend to be." I'm just like, I don't pretend to be. It's like, I'm not.
It wasn't really until 8th grade that anything lewd came up anyway, and I wasn't ever referred to it. Like, I won't get into too much detail, but everyone was, for lack of better wording,
Horny.
yeah, that's it, because that's better than what I was gonna say. And they were in 8th grade.
8th grade.
You don't want to know what some of the people did with
Oh, yeah,
carrots.
So, like 6th grade, by the way, this all just keep happening in 6th grade. There was a rumor that that girl got pregnant in our class.
Really?
I didn't even understand what that meant.
In 6th grade?
Yeah, in 6th grade, I was just like too innocent. I
Oh
don't even
my
know what to call
God.
innocent or naivety at this point.
Nah, a little bit of both. They kind of go hand in hand.
Also, I think I actually went into a health class in 5th grade. Did not understand sleep. It was like, I told my grandma, oh, apparently I have to sign this thing and let me get into a health class to learn about this stuff. She's like, oh, I'm gonna sign it. Okay. I'm like, okay. And then we start talking about like girl part and boys part. I'm just like, what does this mean? What does this mean?
Alright.
What does this mean? And I'm just like, I go next year, I'm just like, I don't class.
Oh my God.
Not important. All the while, everyone else around me like sweating and like getting like hot and stuff, and they're just like getting into the mood. I'm just like sitting there innocently like, oh. Can you imagine that?
That was me in 8th grade, essentially. Like, everyone was always hot under the collar, so to speak. And I was like, honestly, not naive of the matter. It's like I knew what was what. I was absolutely disgusted with all of them. And it's like, you filthy perverts. I'm just gonna sit here and watch my Minecraft videos.
Years later, watch his porn videos when he's bored.
Hey, look, I never said I was wasn't a pervert ever. Because, you know, some stories is when I was like a little kid would, you know, speak a lot about me. Like, I never once claimed to not be a pervert in a serious manner. But, I just mean I'm not that open with it. Because it's like, to a degree, that might just be off-putting.
Okay. Yeah. That was me.
I couldn't imagine us meeting as children. Honestly.
Like, if I met Ariana and you as kids, I think I already know the answer to this, but Ariana and Nicole wouldn't have done it. I think Ariana actually would have hated me.
Honestly, thinking about it a little more, it'd be like a coin flip with you and I. How much did you talk as a kid?
So, as a kid,
And I mean like in class. Like, just to other students. Not like you were called on.
after elementary... Okay, so here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
I got bullied in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
From the end of kindergarten till the end of 3rd grade. So the moment I went to another school because of bullying. I was dead quiet. You would never hear me speak. Otherwise, if that never had happened, I would be the guy you would see me talk.
So if that hadn't happened, what was that?
So if that hadn't had happened, I'd be the guy who'd probably be talking a lot about it. I
Ah.
like interrupting the teacher, because it's like trying to say something.
At
You know
that,
what I mean?
like, I understand. I didn't start talking to any of my classmates until 6th grade.
No, bullying really like fucked me over.
I'm sure it did, based off the fact that you were quiet for a whole different reason than I was.
5th grade was the year where I legit hearing me speak was like the Like 5th grade was like the year that if you heard me speak, you won the lottery.
That's kind of how some people felt. Actually, yeah, that's how a lot of people felt whenever they heard me talk. It's like, oh my god, can you say exactly what you just said to like everybody in the class? He just spoke words, and it's like, whatever. All right, here I spoke. I'm a good dog, yes.
See, when people say, "Oh, hey, can you speak?" I'm like, I did that once. But, like, a girl in like class said, "Oh,
Uh-oh.
Jose got a deep voice. He should do it." I'm like, I let her.
I'm gonna drown.
So I barely spoke. I did have a deep voice. Yeah.
Eep. Oh, hello.
So does any of this actually help you in your game?
Well, define help.
Were you able to beat it?
Define beat it.
Okay, so I was gonna go watch this anime now
Ah!
and wait for you to finish up so we can watch our episode.
How long have I been going? I've been going in... Jesus, I've been going too long. One more attempt. Let's do it. For realsies. Get ready. This is gonna be the best attempt yet, and by that logic, that would imply that I'd have to beat him. Because if I go any closer and not actually kill him, I think I might just delete this game from my hard drive. And the universe.
You
Forever.
don't want KFC, right?
Correct. What did you think I was talking about?
No.
Mulligan. This time for realsies. Oh, Singles Awareness Day is coming up, right?
Oh yeah.
So, who's the lucky lady you're going to be spending it with?
Come on,
I don't know why I just did that, but I'll take it.
I'll
Oh.
probably just spend it playing on the bus or something.
You know, you are...
When Valentine's Day,
exactly.
Well, he said it was the 13th.
It's unfortunate.
Oh, well, who cares? You and I are both single.
Even on a school day, I don't want to go to school. Just fuck y'all.
We both know what I'm doing on Valentine's Day.
You're staying home eating cookies.
No, I'm gonna stream. Gotta entertain all the other singles out there, because, you know, why the hell are you and a couple watching me?
Where is it?
On Valentine's Day.
We did do a Valentine in July stream.
Yeah, because when I started streaming, it was way after Valentine's Day.
We'll bring in like experienced couples in as like a showcase to like get everyone who's single out there.
Some dating advice?
Like some dating advice, their experience with dating, how far they went with people, etc.
So, do you want people to be jealous, or, you know, advice?
Exactly, just to piss people off.
Oh, if you want to be pissed off by, you know, just stuff like that, then seriously, watch Valentine's Day in July. Like, we had ladies, you and I, but we never sealed the deal. Because we were such innocent children. Okay, this is the last attempt. I totally didn't do, like, 5 in the interim period. This is it, Core. You're going down.
Does it say core?
I'm pretty sure I said Core.
Okay. Making sure you're saying
Well, what did you think I said?
none.
Damn right, nothing. Bleh! Mulligan? Alright, last attempt. Totally. So, before I inevitably end up ending this off from just the lack of will to live anymore, let me tell you something funny. You know how I was trying to get through Cave Store in one go, right? And we both know how this is working out. You want to know how I got through one of the fights?
Oh.
So, it's up on YouTube. My mic shouldn't be on for it, so no one would know, hence this story. The way I got through it was, I just started talking to myself. Like, there was someone else here. Like, my mom was in the background, and when I was done, she took me aside and was like, "Are you okay? Like, do you need someone to talk to? Like, I'm here. I would have been in the video with you, buddy." It's like, "Nah, it's okay, Mom. It's okay. I know you're doing schoolwork." So, I was talking to myself. I was making a voice for the boss and a voice for my character here. And it's like, "Oh yeah, hey buddy, how's it going?" It's like, "Man, that shot really hurts, but you know how it is. You gotta just power through the pain." It's like, "Yeah, I know." But it's like, "I'm gonna defeat you." It's like, "Really?" Is that?
Told me, you know.
Hey man, I don't know. Like, I guess I thought you were busy, or you might have actually been busy. I don't know.
Like, if you really needed someone to talk to, I would. Not what I would.
Like, I think it was some really intricate, surprisingly depth, you know, had some depth dialogue. Like, I gave him a name, a nickname, they became fast friends, but the whole point of their friendship was so it would end with this fight. It's like, I'm sure I could give it a try right now, and, you know, I think people would think I'd lose my mind. But I'm still gonna do it anyway. Alright, just walking along this corridor.
You know, you don't have to do that, right?
I'm gonna do it. Oh, hey, Curly. Oh, hey. I'm gonna explode, so hold on a sec. We'll talk in a bit. Okay. Oh, the door's closing. Yep. Oh, boy, at this for the, I do believe, 50th time. Oh, hey, Core. Hey, buddy. I seem to have bested you yet again. Oh, yeah. And you should probably stop coming back. Nah, I can't. You know how it is. You know, we protagonists have to do something to progress, and I guess, you know, gotta beat you. Yeah, I understand. Oh, hello again, Curly. Oh, hey. I'm gonna explode, so, you know. Give me a sec. Door's closing. Yep. Bye. Oh, hello once again, Core. Oh, hey, you were just here. Yeah, I know. Man, you really are keeping at this. You've been at this for how long? About an hour. And you sure are determined to beat me. You almost had me that first time. Yeah, that is true. That would have been glorious. Indeed. Imagine if you did. This conversation wouldn't be happening. And I'm grateful for that. You know, I'm happy we get to talk like this and all, but I really do need to move on. You know, fate of the island, fate of all the people on the ground. Yeah, I understand. So, what have you been up to today? Oh, you know, powering this island, preventing it from falling. The usual. That's good. See any good movies recently? No, not really. I saw a rerun of the, man, what was it called? I don't know. My memory's sort of not great. It was the one with the... It was the one with the Mamigas. Oh, well, which one was that?
This guy you're talking to, so no, he's talking to himself, and I'm just like,
Yeah, you know, the one with the Mamigas. It's like, oh, yeah, all the movies have Amigas in it, right, buddy? It's like, yeah, you know, you're right. My memory also isn't that good. I am just a floating cabbage head, after all. Yeah, but I'm just a robot. A military robot. Yeah, we both have our problems. I guess maybe that's why we're friends, huh? Poor memories together. I seem to have bested you yet again. It's okay. I'll be back in just a sec. I can't wait till you come back. We can continue our conversation, even though we keep talking through the walls and doors. That's true. Yep, walk along this corridor. Do-do-do-do-do. Hopping up. Hopping up. Oh, hey, Curly. Oh, hey. I'm gonna explode again, so, yeah, don't mind me. Just talk to your cabbage head friend. Thanks. Oh, hey, Core. Oh, hey, buddy. How's it hanging? Oh, you know. Just coming to beat you again. Well, you mean try to beat me. Yeah, you got me there. Golly, so what were we talking about last time? Something about Mamiga movies. Oh, yeah. Not really any good ones coming out, I don't believe. Not ones I'm interested in. What about you? You know, that one superhero Mamiga movie, Super Mamiga 5, Return of the Mamiga, is coming out. Really? Yeah. Oh, I seem to explode yet again. Oh my. Alright, on my way back. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, hey. I can see you over there. Yeah, I know it may not seem like I'm activated, but I totally know you're here. Gonna talk to your cabbage-headed friend yet again, huh? Indeed, Curly. Alright, well, I'll leave you to it. Later. Hey, buddy! Hey! How's it going? So what was that about Super Mamiga 5? Return of the Mamiga? Yeah, you know, like, I hear John Mamiga's in it. Oh, that guy? Oh, he's an excellent actor. I really loved him in Resident Amiga. Yeah, that movie was scary, though, right? It was. There were a bunch of Mamigas that ate all the flowers and just started destroying everything. Yeah. It's like, man, imagine if that happened. Well, isn't that what the doctor wants to do? Oh my, you've exploded. Yep, I have. Now, hold on a sec. We'll get right on back to that. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, I see you all the way down there. Man, you look tiny from over there. You know, that's distance for you. Alright, talking to Curly. Hey, Curly. Oh, hey. Bye. Man, Curly sure doesn't have a lot to say. Maybe she's just getting tired of this, you know. We've been at it for so long. Yeah. So, yeah, Resident Amiga. I didn't think it was that scary. Really? I was scared. I was also on the edge of my seat because it's like, what if the protagonist didn't make out of it? You know, John Mamiga. Yeah, it's weird how they let him keep his name for the movie, though. You'd think the character would be different. Well, I think they were dead set on having him be in the movie, don't you think? That's why they had his name. Yeah. So... what's your favorite food, by the way? Oh, I've been bested yet again. I think I'm losing my mind.
therapist?
I think I need a lot of things. Help is just the general term. Just so, a fun little story as well, before I continue this tirade of mine, because I find it oddly entertaining to myself. This is how, before I did what I do now so consistently, I did post videos on my channel before when I was like a kid. This is something along the lines of what I did. Just talk endlessly about nothing.
Oh, by the way, Charles, you want to know a funny thing?
What?
I have the video.
Why do you have it? You told me you got rid of it.
See, I thought so too, but then I realized that no matter what I do, will never erase anything I obtained through Google. And yeah, by giving me the option of obtaining that video, my phone decided, you know what, we're going to ignore Master, take that video for ourselves, and get here forever.
Well, you can get rid of it.
I gave him the phone. I have to.
You should get rid of that.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of it.
Yeah, do you? This isn't the first time you brought this up, mister.
Me?
For all I know, you're gonna blackmail me with it later. I swear to God, if you don't play me in Vanguard right now, I'm gonna post this to my channel. Not to say that I probably wouldn't have posted it to my own, which is why the blackmailing wouldn't work.
No, here's the thing.
Yeah?
I'm not looking to get involved in money. I can't upload. See, I shouldn't have told you that. See, I have this video, but I can still show it to people.
Yes, you could.
Don't
Yeah.
break my phone, I can see it.
I'm gonna eat your phone, is what I'm hearing from you. Is what you're hearing from, you know, what I should be doing. So, yeah, I'm back again. Sorry for being so quiet, but I was hearing voices in my head. You know how it is. Oh, I've been exploded again. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed you have. I'll be right back. Don't worry, take your time. Hey, I know this is an odd question, but do you know a nice place where I can get a corn dog? I know I'm a robot, but, you know, just figured I'd try something human. Oh, well, I'm a giant floating head that looks like a cabbage that shoots bullets and such. I don't think I know any good place. Actually, oh, you got something? Actually, yeah, I did hear from a place from one of the scientists that were here. They were talking about after they, you know, checked me out, so to speak. Oh, I've bested you yet again. Yes, indeed you have. So what were you saying? They said there's a brand. It's like not fresh or anything. It's a type of brand they put in their something called a freezer. Oh, a freezer, huh? Yeah. I hear you guys talking about corn dogs, huh? Yeah. Well, I'll leave you to it. Hold on a sec. Door's closing. Indeed it is. Bye. So yeah, it's like a freezer brand, and you put it in your microwave and you eat it. Really, what's it called? I don't remember, honestly. It's just, you know, I guess... Oh, hello, lag. You just put it in your freezer and then you thaw it out and you eat it. That sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, I wonder what one tastes like. Well, I don't know. Neither of us can taste, so... Yeah, that's true. No taste buds. Oh, I've been exploded yet again. Oh, and Curly woke up. I've been waking up. I've just been keeping quiet. I understand. Been at this for so long. Oh, hey, Curly. Oh, hey. Yeah, Curly, maybe you should back up. Maybe I should what? Oh, there she goes. Yep, imagine if she backed up, though. She seems to keep forgetting to do that. Well, maybe the explosion just happened so fast or something, like she doesn't realize it. But, you know, she keeps getting up to help you regardless. Yeah, I understand, but I wish she'd get up sooner. Maybe that would help. She's only missing, like, one cycle. It doesn't matter. I suppose. How many cycles do you think it takes for me to beat you like this? I don't know. That depends on how lucky you get. Sometimes if you get a really nice shot with a sword, you can do a lot of damage. You know it. Like that, and see, 17 damage isn't half bad. And then some nice chip damage. Yeah, you know it. Oh, I accidentally messed that one up. Yeah, I hope that doesn't, like, screw you later. Oof, I almost died there. You know it. Well, I'm pushing you back. You got me to that point, and my health is at half. Yeah. Yeah, man, you're doing great, buddy. Oh, thanks for the compliment. Maybe when you beat me, I can finally take a nap, or maybe go for those corn dogs we were just talking about. Dude, I could go for some corn dogs. Not like I know what they taste like, but that's the point, you know? Oh, I've attacked your hat, ergo you've exploded. Yeah. The hat is also my weak point. Just like every point on my body. Man, I think I'm gonna call it soon. You know, need a rest. Oh, hello again. What's this about resting? You know, just take a break. Well, I wouldn't advise... And there she goes. Talking about not advising me resting or something. That doesn't sound good. Everyone needs rest, including robots. And giant cabbage heads. Like, I rest all the time. What do you think I do when you're not busy trying to murder me? Dreaming about corn dogs? Oh, ha ha. But, you know, any other good food? I've heard of something called a pizza. Oh, there you go again. Hold on a sec. Sell me on this pizza. Oh, well, you know, a pizza, it's, from what I'm aware of, it's just a round disc that humans put in their mouth. It can come in varying sizes, and they cut the disc up into triangles or squares, and then they eat them. Oh, that sounds interesting. So I didn't know humans ate discs, too. I thought that was just us robots. Well, I wouldn't say you guys eat discs. But, you know, I get where you're coming from. Ah, maybe it's something for, like, humanoid robots. Oh, there you go yet again. Yeah, indeed. Probably should have kept the sword up. Probably. Hey, you know there's a tow rope down there, right? A tow rope, huh? Oh, yeah, that thing. Why aren't you picking it up? Well, you know, I figure I can pick it up later. Anywho, I think this is going to be my last attempt, and then I'm going to call it. Oh, really? Yeah, you know how it is. Just gotta rest. Yep, Curly exploded again. Like you haven't been. Yeah, you got me there. I certainly have been exploding, haven't I? And I've exploded. Do you want to actually do one good attempt and then explode? If you're just gonna explode as the end result? Yeah, you're right. So let's get one good attempt and then I'll call it. And if that good attempt results in a win, we might actually do some progression. That sounds great. Rebooting. Exploration! So yeah. Oh, you know it's a good game to play? What? You know the Resident Amiga series? Yeah? Well, they have games. Oh, really? Are they as scary as the movie? I thought you said they weren't scary. I'm saying it for your sake. Well, mister, they are scary, because they're from the same people that made the movies, so... But are they based off the movies? No, actually, they follow their own storylines. Oh, really? Yep. Oh, hold on a sec, there's an explosion coming. Explode what? Man, you'd think she'd learn to see that coming. Yeah, I guess you could say she never saw that coming. Indeed. Her last surprise. What did I do? I did nothing wrong. Just, whoa. Well, take it back a notch, alright? More voices in your head? You were quiet. Yeah. And you gotta get that checked out when we get back. Yeah, you're right, Curly. Thanks for, you know, looking out for me. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, sorry for trying to shoot you earlier. No problem. Wait, what? I didn't say anything that time. So yeah, what about the Resident Amiga series? Oh, you know, it's good. But, I don't know. I haven't played it personally. But I'm just going off of what I heard, and I hear it's good. Maybe I should give it a try when I... Whoopsies. Return to the surface. Well, it was a pleasure, my core friend, but I think I'm going to take a rest next to this lionhead and spinning diamond. Well, see you later. Anyway, that's enough of me talking to myself like a crazy person. Hey, friend, thanks for listening to all that.
Wait, what?
Anyway, I don't even know why I put this screen up. It's not like I'm streaming right now. Anyway, later everybody.